Hey everybody, so I have an idea for a new pattern that I want to work on here. This is going to be my extension of the Whiskey Sunrise I did last spring. I figure it's kind of a cool idea to do for New Year's, so we're going to try to get it done by then. I'm going to add something to it this time. I want to put birds in the background, and I've been trying to rack my brain about a way to make a bird pattern that I could insert into there. And I think I've come up with a pretty good way to do it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take this billet I made right here. This is 1084 or 1075 rather, all the way around, and then one piece, this black line right here, right? That's 15 and 20. I'm going to forge this for C's, and then I'm going to cut it lengthwise in half and come back on itself. So I'll forge it C's this way. And what I should get there, if I figured it out correctly, so my first initial stack, that pencil doesn't work. I bet that one does. My first initial stack looks like this, right? That dark line being my 15 and 20. I'm going to forge it for C's, and I should get something like this. Something like that. And I'm going to take this and I'm going to stack it on top of itself, and that should make something like that. Turn that 90, draw it out sideways a little bit, and I should end up with bird. Yes. And it's not too bad. It's only really 2 welds to get there and 1 manipulation. So I'm going to do that as my background stock. I'll do 2 or 3 birds behind a sunrise similar to the one I did in the spring. So I'm going to go weld this up, and then we'll come back and explain what happened. After etching both sides, I can see that this did essentially what I wanted. 15 and 20 goes all the way to that side and lines up just inside of this line here. There we go. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to restack this way, and those two I already checked will line up. I'm going to weld this, and then I'm going to draw it in this dimension a little bit, make it basically square, maybe a little bit rectangular in that dimension, and then I'll cut a tile off and see what it looks like. Alright, so I got it all forge welded up and drawn down to about 7/8 by 5/8 ish, and then I cut one end of the bar off and gave it a little quick etch, and I'm pretty happy with the results. I don't know if this will show up on camera. Let's see if it'll do a little bit here. Maybe. Oop. Well, you can kind of see there's a V with a little bit of hook on the end. And my plan on this is going to be to restack it. I think what I should have done, however, is stacked my one silver line a little farther into the bar. I think I would have gotten a little bit more even curve and less of a square. I wasn't thinking about how that would work. I did get a nice box around it. It looks pretty good, and it did what I was intending it to do, which is to look like a bird. So that's pretty cool. I think what I'm going to do here is restack this like this. So I'm going to do 3 pieces tiled up, and I'll cut a few pieces of 15N20 to, or 1520, 1075 to fit around it, and put it in a big black field, and I'll have 3 birds going up at an angle. And then I can put that into my final piece as, you know, either going upward or downward, or if I forge it at a little bit of a rhombus, I can have them in a straight line, and the birds will be kind of skewed over, which kind of might look cool too. But I think this will be fun to play with. I have enough of this left over that I should be able to do this and have a few single birds, so I can do experiments with both. Later this week, I'm hoping to have time to finish up a fairly high layer bar so I can do an edge bar, and then I'll be able to use this to do that sunset knife. Hopefully I'll have this all ready and I can forge it out on New Year's, because I think this will be a cool little New Year's project of, you know, the new sunset, the new sunrise, or whatever. I don't know, something like that. Anyway, thanks guys. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.